Music fades out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that's super relatable for so many of you improving your English skills. I mean, who hasn't struggled with language barriers, right? So, if you've ever found yourself in a situation where you're nodding along but not really understanding what's being said, this episode is for you.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've been there like a million times. It's so awkward when you're just pretending to understand, right? Sigh.
Exactly. And it's not just about understanding, it's about speaking fluently and confidently. So, let's start with a question. Do you have trouble understanding native English speakers?
Yes and no. Like, I can get the gist when they speak slowly, but when they speed up, it's like they're speaking a different language. Laughs.
That's a common experience. Your English is not too bad, but can you speak English fluently?
No, not really. I feel like I'm always searching for words, you know? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
That's totally normal. Now, can you think in English without translating in your head?
Oh gosh, no. I always have to think in my native language first and then translate. It's like a mental gymnastics routine. Sigh.
Laughs, I love that analogy. But here's the thing. When you do that, your English can sound a bit unnatural. The goal is to start thinking in English, which will help you speak more fluently and naturally.
Right. But, how do I even start thinking in English? It sounds so hard. Laughs.
It's not as difficult as it seems, but it does take some conscious effort and practice. I'm going to give you a strategy that can really help. Whenever you're in a situation, ask yourself the 5 W questions in English. Who, what, when, where, and why.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting. Can you give me an example? Sigh.
Sure. Let's say you see your mother in the kitchen. You could ask, who is there? It's my mother. What is she doing? She's making dinner. When is it happening? At around 5 in the evening. Where is she? In the kitchen. And why is she cooking? Because Dad and I are hungry.
Oh, I get it. So, it's like creating a little story in my head. Laughs.
Exactly. And then you can form a thought like this. My mother is making dinner for us at 5 as in p.m. in the kitchen because Dad and I are hungry.
Sorry, I'm not quite following you. Can you show me another example? Sigh.
Of course. Let's say you have a meeting. Ask yourself the 5 W questions. Who are the people here? My boss, my colleague Amy and I. What are we doing? Discussing the marketing strategy. When is the meeting? At 10 a.m. Where is it? In the conference room on the 2nd floor. Why are we discussing it? Because our market share is shrinking.
Oh, I get you now. So I could think at 10:00 a.m. I go to the conference room on the 2nd floor. Gary, Amy, and I are discussing the marketing strategy because our market share is shrinking. Laughs.
Exactly. You've got it. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at thinking in English.
Wow, that's so cool. I feel like I'm finally getting a handle on this. Sigh.
I'm glad to hear that. Remember, it's all about practice and consistency.
Thank you so much. I owe you one. Laughs.
No problem at all. And thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button.
We'll see you soon. Bye. Sigh.